It's official. Leslye Headland has departed a project that she was actually contracted to work on at Netflix. The name of this project is Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Now, this is following the Acolyte's ratings failure at Disney Plus. Leslye Headland is the major reason why this show was a major disaster for Disney. She infused identity politics to the max, causing fans to, run away from this project in droves. Never even gave it any shot, and it's one of the biggest failures Disney has ever put out. And when I mean failures in terms of budget, you have to look at the budget and in comparison to the ratings and everything that will make a show successful. It was an insane disaster, if not the worst disaster on Disney Plus, at least money, dollar for dollar. If you check how much was spent and how much was gotten back from viewers and all that, it's an incredible disaster. Now, the Netflix, at least this particular decision is, at least from what is being reported, they say that this appears to be a suspicious decision for her to depart a project that she has been brought in to work on. Now, if you look at some of the reasons why Netflix might not want to work with her anymore, is because she's toxic. One of the reasons I see here is that she's toxic. And not just the fact that she's toxic, but she will infuse her own agenda. And when you have all these things compounding, you won't come out with a good story, no matter what you're working on. Um, Now, there's been so many speculations as to why this has happened. Now, some say that it's not like Leslye Headland departed this on her own accord. That it looks like Netflix quietly removed her after seeing the disastrous performance of The Acolyte on Disney Plus. Netflix adaptation of Taylor Jenkins Reid's best-selling novel was supposed to be another high-profile project that you had this chick Leslye Headland handling. She was the mastermind behind Russian Doll, but because this announcement has happened, she is not going to continue with Netflix on this particular project. And this is what she says: I'm no longer working on that project. I remain a huge fan of the book and of the people working on it. It's one of those things where it's going to be a huge success. Um, Now, this is an interesting story in many regards. Given the collapse of the acolytes, the fans have rejected everything about this woman. They wouldn't really easily support her work. And many are even questioning whether Netflix saw the writing on the wall and decided to pivot away from Leslye Headland's involvement. It's quite bad. The total accumulated minutes watched for the Acolyte is 2.7 billion minutes. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good because if you start comparing it against other shows, other huge shows, it's nowhere near in terms of numbers. For instance, you have Fool Me Once had over 12 billion minutes watched, and that's a Netflix show. You have Bridgerton, it had 11 billion minutes watched. The same period, you had Landman, 9.9 billion minutes watched. The Perfect Couple, 8.8 billion minutes watched. Tulsa King, 8.4 billion minutes watched. In fact, if we even go down to Love is Blind, Love is Blind still did 7.3 billion minutes watched. So everything about The Acolyte was an incredible disaster. It was even the lowest ranked show uh, in terms of numbers at the time at Disney Plus compared to even The Mandalorian and Ashoka and the other shows. It was that bad. It was on the same level as Andor in terms of numbers. So I can understand why Netflix has decided not to want to continue with this woman. She's toxic. She brings all her baggages, identity politics to the max to these kind of projects. So that's the right decision. Guys, share your thoughts down below. I hope you've enjoyed this content. Please make sure you smash the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very much next time.